Hello, I'm Sally Shorthouse, partner at Bird & Bird. Welcome to our fourth in our series of short videos about how to prepare for a no-deal Brexit. Today I'm delighted to be joined by my colleague Priyan Meewella from our Dispute Resolution Department. He has been following with interest a very important case that could have an effect on a number of businesses who are reviewing their contracts in the light of Brexit. Do tell us about it.
Sure. We've been looking at a case recently decided by the courts in relation to the European Medical Agency. The EMA had a 25-year lease of commercial premises in Canary Wharf that it no longer needed as a result of Brexit, as the agency was moving to Amsterdam. The case is important as the first decision from the courts on frustration as a result of Brexit, and it's going to give us guidance on how other companies are likely to fare if they run the same arguments. In this case, the court rejected the argument that the long lease had been frustrated. It's clear that it's going to be difficult to argue frustration solely as a result of Brexit, although I think some people have been going too far by saying that this case shows that there won't be frustration as a result of Brexit. It was very specific to its facts, and the court is going to look closely at the facts of any claim that's brought before it. What this does show us is the methodical approach that the court will take to looking at these cases. The court initially looked at a no-deal Brexit as the extreme position, before then going on to look at more granular alternatives that might occur. With European agencies, but also with any companies that come before it, the court looks at whether they have the capacity to continue performing, rather than just whether it's desirable for them to continue performing. Even if the EMA couldn't use the premises itself, it could still sublet the premises, meaning that it hadn't lost substantially all the benefit of the contract. Similarly, where Brexit changes where a product can be sold, but doesn't remove the market entirely, it won't frustrate a contract. Common purpose is also going to be construed narrowly. In this case, the landlord had no interest in specifically who was leasing the premises. It only cared about the income that was being generated as a result. Therefore, since the European agency could sublet the premises, there was no frustration of common purpose as a result of the change of who was leasing the building. Now, I can see many contracts where both parties may have expected the European market to be involved in some manner, but typically one party won't have any real interest in their involvement. Ultimately, what the EMA case makes clear is that it's still going to be far better to have your own bespoke Brexit clause that has a specific trigger event rather than relying on the court to find frustration.
Thank you. That's very interesting. I know a lot of people have been watching with interest what the outcome of this case was going to be. And whilst we have some guidance now, I think it's not the end of the story, as it is most likely that the EMA will appeal the decision, and we will keep you posted on developments. Thank you.